Pathology AI is a research and education prototype designed to help organize pathology image review. It doesn't provide a medical diagnosis and doesn't replace review by a qualified pathologist, but it's mainly to help reviewers organize their pathology images, identify which samples may need earlier attention, and help to record human review and decisions in a structured manner. So let's get started and open up the review workspace. For this demonstration, I'll be using 4 MHIST image samples. So I'm going to be starting with a fresh batch, so the results only come from this demonstration. Normally, if you come to this website and you've already used it before, it will just continue to show your old images here. But because this is a fresh page, we will need to press new batch and create anything new. So here, I'll just press choose files, choose 4 images here. Let's just choose these 4, and then press open. So now that we've already uploaded our images, let's choose our specific what model we're going to use and other settings. So I'm going to be using Uni Feature Exploration as a feature provider. It's mainly used here to extract visual feature representations from the pathology images. For batch tissue context, I will be choosing MHIST like colorectal polyp patches. This tells the system what type of tissue context the batch represents. And I'm also going to be enabling the MHIST experimental agreement proxy head. This adds a specific MHIST prioritization signal to the workflow and is used for, yet again, research and demonstration purposes, not for getting a diagnostic. I'm going to leave the screening estimate at 30 seconds per image, and now let's press process files. So this basically allows the system to check whether the uploaded files are valid and whether the images pass basic quality checks, and then extracts these visual features, analyzes patterns such as tissue organization, density, visual variation, and much more. Then, using the selected provider and MHIST settings, the system then generates review priority suggestions, which you'll be able to see once the model finishes reviewing the images. As we can see here, the model has finished and has created a review queue. We're able to see that 2 are marked as review first and 2 are marked as low priority. The different priorities doesn't mean that the images are medically abnormal or diagnostic. It just means that the system identified more complex or varied patterns and recommends that the human reviewer looks at these images first. So let's start with MHIST AAI, this one right here. We can look at the original image, look at a feature overlay, heat maps, and much more. We can also write down some notes here. So for this one, let's just say many different cells. Then we can save and go to the next review, or we can skip around. We can also go to an operational dashboard to see a few more statistics, and we can check other model evaluation limits. Once you're done looking through all of your images, you can export a CSV with all the information that you have looked at. If we look at the CSV, we're able to see all of the different things that the reviewer was able to add to their pathology images. We're able to see all the ones that were reviewed, as well as embeddings, other uni values, and much more. Overall, Pathology AI helps to combine image quality checks, visual feature extraction, and much more with a human review queue. This system specifically makes pathology image review more organized, transparent, and consistent while keeping the final decisions with a qualified human reviewer, preventing wrongful intentions. Thank you.